Hello, guys. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you guys for joining another wonderful Friday on Friday Night Football Club. Thank you. Apologies for being late. It's due to circumstances beyond my control. Please forgive me. But thank you, guys. Just like the video as you join in, and please like the video, share the video to your friends, let them know that we are live this wonderful Friday night. Thank you for joining, guys. We are already on 9,900 subscribers. 9,900 subscribers. 9,990 subscribers. So, guys, you can take us to 10,000 so that we can all celebrate it, together. 9,900 is not, it's 1 year is big. So, guys, thank you. Please share the video. Let people know that we are live. So let them know that we actually what we are live. So thank you guys. As you join, please like the video. There's also a dollar sign too if you think that you like us too much and you want to spend some extra cash on us. The dollar sign is there. You can click on it and be our first gifter. So thank you guys. Apologies again for being late. Guys, share the video. Let people know that we are live. Oh, thank you. Like celebrating that during AFCON. So because let's say that because I'm already late, and as you guys do that, I like to always start discussing from the home front. Charity actually what always begins at home. So let's just I like to start from the CAF Champions League. If you are not aware, about few hours ago, Rivers United actually played against RS Berkane of Morocco. Go to the public them in New York, and the game ended 2-1 in favor of RS Berkane of Morocco. But that 2-1 didn't just tell you the story. Rivers United led through on goal by Camara in the first half, but they had everything in control until the closing stages of the game, when there was rush of blood. I don't know. Then I don't know what happened. Rivers United was the equalizer in the 97th minute, and also the winning goal in the 99th minute. I did not know what happened. Like, they had the games in their hand. And I posted one story on my Instagram that the judge bottled it. People said, "Oh, don't blame him. They are better than us." My brother, if you watch that game, you know that it got to a stage that you knew that Rivers will not get a second goal. Why can't you just organize this team very well in the midfield? Let them, but they want to score. Organize them in the midfield. Slow the game down. Don't give unnecessary free kick. And if you see the equalizing goal, it was shambolic defending. You want to keep offside, and you don't have any idea of. That's why I was like, I was surprised, that the Kwashu would lose that game. Unfortunately, they are now bottom of the group. They are, and the way it is now, they're going to crash out. There's nothing. I don't think they have 4 games left. I think they have to play against Power Dynamos both home and away. If they cannot beat Power Dynamos home and away and beat Pyramid in Uyo, that's the end of the story. that's the end of it. I think they already crashed out. So, but I wish them the best of luck. But I just think that, with due respect to the coach himself, the judge, I don't think I don't think the team is just good enough to compete at this level. I think I think it's good that they qualify for the group stage of Champions League, but I don't think they are good enough to compete in the CAF Champions League. But they live to fight another day. Let's see. But unfortunately, there's no CAF Champions League game again this year because of the AFCON. So CAF already postponed the games because of the Arab Cup and also the CAF the AFCON. So that means that CAF Champions League will resume next year. That'd be good just to get a win, confidence boosting till next year. Yeah, that is that on there. I wish them the very best of luck. When they resume back the Champions League next year. So guys, as you join, please like the video. So talking about the local league, I saw this picture, and then I said I'm going to talk about this picture. I was so surprised. The guy, the captain of Ikorodu FC, was actually former Nigeria. I think he played for Nigeria not Nigeria, something. He played for Nigeria Chan team. It's called, I just look at it like, who is in charge of the diet? How do Nigerian locally, how do they monitor their diet? This, like, I was just like thinking that, some of these guys don't look fit. Well, when we talk towards the end of the show, I will talk about what we need to do to improve Nigerian football. That's what I'm going to focus on towards the end of the show. I was so surprised that to see, he just came back from Israel, like the local league. If this is the people playing the local league like this, and no player can give them like a run for their life and things like that. For me, I just think that I tell you about the level of the local league too. The player I can see here is not fit, with due respect. The players I can see here, and this guy is just 20. I don't know, he's just 20 something. I think I think this our league looks like a semi-pro. For him to be playing in that in that league, come on. Look at cheek, look at belly, come on. It looks like a semi-pro. I just think that we need to do better. I think we just need to do better. We need to do better. I'll talk about more about the Nigerian league, towards the end of the show. So that is that. I'm going to talk about more of the good. So talking about women's football quickly now, because there is no way I would not talk about women's football, because despite that there is no action, but we need to talk. If you don't know, child to positive vibes, like and Ifeoluwa, when people talk like, oh, Smith, you like Nigerian football, you like Nigerian football too much, you do this thing too much, these guys. But I'm not you, this lady, you never see this lady. Oh my days, so passionate about Nigeria. I don't know why Nigeria people just like this country, so passionate. So I got that graphics through. So it's just to confirm that there is no, that's Ifeoluwa Olagboye is Leo Olagboye. Just type Ifeoluwa directly on your Facebook. I'll pay you pop up for positive vibes. So and zero friendly, that is what I'm talking about. People say that oh, Smith, like you pick on things too much. I monitored one Amaju Pinnick's interview, talking about priorities. He said that you have your priorities, the Super Eagles. I know that Super Eagles might be generating a lot of revenue, they might be making a lot of money with Super Eagles, but Super Falcons is the most successful national team in Africa. You cannot question that. The most successful what? National team in Africa. Come on, come on. Everybody, they are preparing. I watched Burkina Faso against Morocco today on YouTube. Burkina Faso against Morocco today. People are preparing for WAFCON. The defending champions, no. And the problem is this. Nobody is talking. Except this lady, except Ifeoluwa. Nobody is talking about this thing. Nobody is talking. Why? You know, the next WAFCON is a World Cup qualifier. It's a World Cup qualifier. I pray these guys can qualify. You know, it's a World Cup qualifier. And except we are lying to ourselves, the next World Cup will be the final tournament for some of these players, if you are not aware of that. The next World Cup will be the final tournament for some of these players. Why can't you organize? You know, I'm not saying I know the true picture of what happened, you know, behind the scene, but based on what I'm talking about, it's like the NFF are looking for countries that will pay them to bring the Super Falcons. Countries that will pay them to bring what? The Super Falcons. I'm pretty sure if the Falcons, if NFF push it to Morocco, Morocco will want to play Nigeria. I'm pretty sure Morocco will want to play Nigeria instead of to go and play Burkina Faso. I don't know the reason why. Ghana is playing against England. Why can't we organize what? No, friendly. Just prepare these girls. This is the last window. If I'm not mistaken, this is the last window just before that tournament. You know, we need to take it very serious. And talking about might be their final tournament. You know, I saw this post to same from Positive Vibes. So that you can see, I'll just make it clearer. This is the age of the current Falcon players now by 2026. By 2027, during the World Cup in Brazil, majority of them will be what? Majority of them will be this. Will be probably what? Around 30. And if you are not careful, this is like probably what? The last what? World Cup they will actually what play. It is a lie. Maybe the conditions that they put in, they don't like it. Is that Owale is 35. Owale is 35. I don't know. Owale will probably be 37, 36 next year. And Owale, I don't think 36 plus 4 again. Owale cannot play. That is our last World Cup. Next World Cup is our last World Cup, Owale. Oshuala too. This is our last World Cup. The same thing with Alimatu Ayinde, to the pain, all of them. Oh, thank you. So sad, but we'll keep on talking. We keep on actually talking. So suppose that we are not even talking about yes, because the NFF believes that we have enough players. The issue is this: we rely on local league to produce Falcons players. If you go and check Ivory Coast now, they are getting it right there in their local league. If you are not careful, you will not qualify from WAFCON again, women. Just watch. So that's down the Falcons. I have to come back to it again. We'll talk about development. I hope that the NFF can actually talk about this. Can you see? Sport grinder, I said that. Can you see? Look at this again. Queen of African football demand justice for unpaid allowances before WAFCON. Why? So, what about the 100 million that or you don't go use and buy? What about the money too? That they were awarding money, and some of these, when I say that these people, they are as a man. What about those money? So thank you, Sport Grinder. That's our first super chat. Guys, follow suit. So that gave us super chat yesterday. Give us again today. Guys, follow suit. Why? Sorry, I don't know the Sport Grinder's comment. Sorry. Is that this? They might not even qualify if we're not careful. That is my fear. I just hope that these guys can do something. Because when I saw Burkina Faso against Morocco today, I was like, we have to be very careful. I don't know. Thank you for super chats. Thank you. Keep it coming. That's my Nigerian football encyclopedia. Thank you for your love. Always showing love. Thank you. So, guys, pay them. The 100 million, where is it? If you have paid them the 100 million, guys, come on, just pay them. These guys deserve to be paid. I beg, pay them. Okay, so let's move on so that won't take too much time. Guys, like the video. Yesterday, about 170 people watched the video. You were just enjoying. You guys were just enjoying Sam Soye. And I'm going to say it here now. Some people went to go and pick stories based on what Sam Soye said yesterday, live with us. You didn't acknowledge us, We won't see anything, At least, so anything that he said here, you picked stories from it. Please, swag, please, I beg. I think, sorry, because when you just send me a text like this, I just remember this, my Oga, sorry. Peace swag, sorry. Let me just double check. I think I have something. Streets, is it streets? Yeah, street vibes. So I hope I have something. Okay. I go DM you. I go DM you, peace swag. I just checked something now. So, how do you know John Jones? Okay, you pick something here. I can just now. You like the video, you watch the video. That's no problem. But just see that in a live conversation, he didn't tell you this. He told us here, but that is fine. We're not go rest. So going to the Super Eagles now, and so this guy, news came out today that he's actually is injured. And that's the sad news. I won't lie to you. Probably, someone that just try and make his debut. He made his debut this year. It has been very good for him this year. Suddenly he was in training in his club, Denda. He got injured in training. So injury can happen anywhere. Sometimes this football work is very difficult. So he got injured. I think they said that he went through. I think he went on a knife or so. I think he's back in England now. doing his rehab and he's working very hard, but he will not be going to AFCON. So, and it's so sad. It's so sad. I think, and before this injury, I thought that him playing for Nigeria this AFCON would be like Stephen Keshi 1984. Be like what Stephen Keshi in 1984. When Stephen Keshi burst onto the scene in 1984. It would be like that. But unfortunately, he will not be there. I think he will, he'll be back again for the match window and also for the AFCON qualifiers starts in September. AFCON qualifier starts in September. So, and, I wish him the very best of luck. I wish him quick recovery too. So I hope that because he's a boy that there's, according to my investigation, people around him, he's meant to move this January. He's meant to move, a bigger move this January. But now that he's injured, it's sad. It's sad that he has to do this thing. So, unfortunately. So, and also talking about, another, talking about another Nigerian player too. It's a good news that, Olaina is back. And personally, he's working hard to actually to make the AFCON team. Now, it's now race against time. When we add Benjamin Felix, can play center back, can play right back. We don't have any issue about Olaina, but suddenly now, Olaina now becomes very important because there's no Benjamin Felix for AFCON. And me and you know that we cannot trust Bright Osai Samuel as our right back. You cannot win AFCON with Osai Samuel as a right back, with due respect to him. You cannot really go far. Okay, there's no Benjamin Felix. Olaina, who is your right back? Who can play right back? Maybe Chidozie Awaziem. When does he play right back? So I think Olaina is working, but it's now race against what time. We see exactly how maybe probably can actually make it. But I don't see Olaina playing any game for Nottingham Forest before AFCON. So it's now left. We have a friendly game against Egypt. I think on the 7th or 9th against Egypt in Cairo. So if Olaina can play that game, it's going very hard for Olaina to make the AFCON. Because this is already November 28th. It's going very hard for him to make the AFCON. But, I wish him luck. Because if you don't make the AFCON, it's like we're just going there to do nothing. Yeah, so this we don't have players. So sorry, small guy. Thank you, Adiola. Adiola is spending pounds for me. Adiola is spending pounds. So not dollar. Thank you, Adiola. So I'm going to come to your comment very soon. Let me just take this spot from Sport Guy that say, more we don't have players. So we don't have. So according to Alebioshu, I think he already got his NI, but I don't think he's got got passport yet. If they can, it's not. We don't have to change nationality. So I think he might still make it, but he's got his NI. If he got his NI to do passports, it's not difficult now. In London now, he should be fine. But he's got his NI. I think he's got is it NI that you for passports. He's got his NI, so I think he should be ready. He should be ready. I'm saying this thing from a reliable source. He's got his NI. He just needs to get his passport. But if he's going to play for Nigeria during AFCON, you need to bring him in. And the issue is this, about Adebioshu. Let me just talk about Adebioshu. This is like his first major season that he's doing well for his club, Blackburn Rovers. If you bring him in now for AFCON, he will not play. Another person will play his position in Blackburn Rovers. Because despite him playing only 2 months for Blackburn Rovers, 2 months, Premier League clubs are already circling this guy. Reliable, not audio link. So Premier League clubs are already looking for this boy. So if it will benefit Nigeria more to allow this boy finish his season with Blackburn Rovers, let him finish. He's the best right back in the championship. Go and check stats. I don't know, maybe I have the stats. Okay, let me see if I can bring the stats out here. Sorry. I want to bring the stats. Shout out to my very good friend that shared the stats with me. I'm coming. Let me just try and bring the stats out. So let me just try and bring the stats out so that yes, I'm telling you, we have big problems. So some of you say, yeah, we have player. Which player do we have? Which player do we have? We are going to that player next time, and we are coming to the player very soon. I just want to show you something about Alebiosu quickly. Yeah, I know. That's another thing. And how this Brentford will have been. Yes, I'm not like you. The coach is working on Maya Kayode. So let's wait. Okay, I'm coming. See, okay. So let me just let me just show you something. I'm coming to Sport Grinder. So this Alebiosu. Let me just make it clearer for you. This I hope I can see that one. Yeah, this Alebiosu. Can you see? You can see that blue dot. This is stats of Alebiosu. You can see good defensively and great going forward. Is the only player that is great at going forward based on statistics, and also what good defensively. So there's also this boy called Stacy, is borderline. Good defensively. This boy got small too, borderline, but he's the only one that, based on the current stats, that is good defensively and what great going forward. Is the best. You can see other ones are just there. They're just behind. They're just there. Just making numbers. So that is also tell you about how good I am. Shout out to my very good friend Amo that shared the stat with me. Shout out to him. So I hope that the news I've been reading online. See, the issue is what will you expect when the former deputy governor of Edo State, Philip Shuaibu, went to Morocco, and his wife, I don't know under which budget they went to Morocco. Maybe it's part of the it's part of the ESA code from the NFF. I don't know. They went to go and see Tiaminu. It's like their godson and things like that. And you know that every time you see these guys, they keep on pushing this boy around the nationality. They'll be pushing this boy the way they'll be pushing Bamaye. They'll be pushing this boy. Say, oh, Benjamin Fredericks. See, the only similarity between Benjamin Fredericks and Benjamin Tiaminu is is their name. Is their name. That's the only similarity. A boy that could not play for Division 3 or 4 club in England. So in fact, these people just want to. That's why they just want to finish Nigerian football. I hope it's forced. I don't think Eric Shell we bow to that. And Guavon, all of them, that the one doing those job. So so I hope it's forced too. So somebody said that make we lock quick. Yes, I agree with you. That's another thing. Yeah, imagine. Make it not be like another easy. Make it not be another easy. Because what I see is that the way this boy is going, who is the right back currently now for England? And they have I know that they don't have Kai Walker again. They have they don't have Ben White again. They have Trent. They don't. Well, I think we better for us to cap him up. But I think it's ready already. So talking about capping players. Let me just talk about. Let me take this comment quickly. Thank you. I didn't want to say that. What about Jens? Yes, he was meant to. Jens was meant to play at the Unity Cup. We said that it's got family engagement, like family engagement. That was the reason why it did not. In fact, kudos to Eric Shell. He spoke to so many players during that London window. I think he had family engagement, but I just think that it's just best to bring him. We don't have friendly games. That's the problem. When we're meant to play the friendly games, we're playing playoffs. We don't have friendly games. Just to bring this guy in and play. The guy, according to the report I've been spoken to, and it's already done. It's already done. But the issue is now, it's already done. So, another thing is, thank you, Dr. Light, for this thing. So, let me just try and move on. Talking about players that are already on their way to wear the green, white, green color is this player. This player, yes, is one of the safest and in the championship. So, and looking at how the boy have developed, looking at how the boy have actually evolved. I will not say tell you details now, but the boy is everything. I'm not allowed to say the details, but I think that things are already in the right direction, and I hope that things are already. I won't say more than that, but you will. Yeah, it's Otto Okonko. You will, for me, I always say this thing because some people have argued this before. Say, oh, why are we bringing Otto Okonko? Why can't you keep the third choice goalkeeper slot for home-based goalkeeper? I beg. Who is the home-based goalkeeper? Who is the home-based goalkeeper? Who is the home-based goalkeeper? Who? See, this guy, this guy this season, this guy he got the ability to be the first choice ahead of everybody. This guy, I criticized this guy in the past because he doesn't have strong hands. But now, go and check his bicep and triceps. Go and check it now. He's like solid. This guy had the chance to be first choice. Forget about say come and be third choice. He had the chance to be first choice goalkeeper. First choice. So all they say we don't need home base. Why can't you support Obasoge? I know that some people are the one pushing Obasoge like the one they were pushing to Tiaminu. Say that third slot when Tiaminu, and that is what is limiting this boy now. We need to lose guard because if this boy got promoted and play in the Premier League, it's gonna be hard. The boy is already ready. Well, why are you? Yes, I don't want to say much about this boy. This boy got the profile, and this boy was already ready, and we're still looking for goalkeeper. We want to go and get somebody from Greece, so on the bench in Greece. So when everything was set already from June, everything set already from June. Some people are still from one pillar to post. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. He's got everything. So he can let him come and compete. Let them bring all of them. Go and bring Obasoge. Let them come and compete. See, and I was saying this small story. Rufai, the late Peter Rufai, he wasn't meant to make the 94 team going to Tunisia because he had issues with the then coach, Clement Westhoff. And what happened was that Westhoff told that, okay, the goalkeeper coach, you know what? I'm not going to, just what I'm trying, give them level playing field. Let them go and compete with each other. Anybody that is good is good. Say home base Lord, home base. Who home base help? See the goalkeeper of Rivers today. See Rivers goalkeeper today. He was the one that went to go and pass to the opponent in that. So welcome Otokonko to the Super Eagles. So let me just take some quick comments too. I think I've asked Super Chat. Thank you, Dr. Life. Thank you. So that it's like we have lost. Yes, we have lost Nnamdi Collins. We've lost Nnamdi Collins to Germany. And what about Femi Aziz? Yes, Femi Aziz. No, there's one boy. Not Femi Aziz. There's one boy. He plays for Sheffield United. They call him. Is he Seriki? Is Femi Seriki? It's another player on the radar. It's called Femi Seriki. Very good player. Femi Seriki. He plays for Sheffield United. Femi Seriki. Guys, go and check him out. Femi Seriki. Good player. That's what we're saying. Take shout out to my very good friend here too. We have so many Nigerian players in the championship. See, let me tell you something. If you select the best Nigerian players in the championship that are just Nigerian born, ask them to play against Super Eagles. They will compete. They will compete. They will compete against Super Eagles. Those boys in championship, they will compete against Super Eagles. We need good scouting. We have good local talents. I agree with you. It's not as if it's bad at all, but I'm going to go to that later. Thank you, Femi Seriki. Thank you. I guess I'm really it's recovering. It's recovering fast. It's going to be in the AFCON. So welcome, Otokonko. And so let's just move on to another, let's move on to another player. Good news. Good news. The former African Player of the Year himself is back on the grass. And, with the mission of helping this. See, what I've observed about this Osimhen is that without Osimhen, there's no Super Eagles for now. And also without Osimhen, there's no Galatasaray. Forget about saying they go spend money. It's like money enter bush. All those Sunday, all those this thing. Like money enter bush. Without Victor Osimhen, there's no bite up front for Galatasaray. So Osimhen is like running a one-man show for club, also running like a one-man show for his country. Be good that he's back on time. And the good thing is that the Turkish league will be on break during AFCON. So Victor Osimhen might miss only one game. So it's also a good thing that at least they spend money on Victor Osimhen. It's not as if he's going to be missing a lot of games. The Turkish will be on break at that time. So before they resume, maybe probably if you play in the final, it might probably miss maybe a game or two for his club. But it's good that he's back in training. People are saying that, he might be missing 5 weeks, but he's back in training now. In fact, if Victor Osimhen is not going to AFCON, let us not go. Let us not go. Let us not go. Let us stay at home. So, thank you, Sport Grinder. Look at DRC score. 3 solid foreign-based goalie. Can you see? CIV2, back to what? Lofont. Yes, we must use quota. Why must we actually use quota for everything? It's so sad. I know, it's so sad. It's so sad. So sad. Solid goalkeepers. You just mentioned DR Congo. Foreign-based goalkeepers. They have goalkeeper from SL Lupopo. They have goalkeeper from TP Mazembe. Why did they call those goalkeepers? They went for good goalkeepers. One was playing for Standard League, French League, and also Austria with Switzerland. Must we call backwater league goalkeeper? Must we do? I beg. So we are coming to your matter with later. later, not now. So, talking about another Nigerian player too, Crisanto Suche. So, if you have been watching this show, maybe probably before summer, and everything, you know that I've been big ups about Uche Crisantos. But my brother, things are not really going well for Uche Crisantos. No, one thing that I have to talk about are not really going well for Uche Crisantos. And his club size also said, okay, come on, you have to work hard. What is he doing? Maybe probably, that's one thing about young players. See, he was on the eye. Atletico Madrid wanted him. Como wanted him. This Como that is beat everybody in Serie A wanted this guy. Como wanted him. Atletico Madrid wanted him. No, but just this move. He told the director that he wants to move to England. England can humble you, but I wish he can actually recover very quickly. Currently now, doesn't look like he's going to make the AFCON team. He's not been playing. And it's sad. It is sad. I hope that he can actually work hard better. If your coach is telling you that you have to do more, if you say you have to do more, it's different from you are doing more. You are working hard, and others are just ahead of you. That you have to do more to show that. Because with due respect to him, are you going to go and bench Yeremi Pino or Ismail Assar? It's hard. Or even Mateta. It's hard. It's difficult. You have to do better. Yeremi Pino is a very good player. He's better. I think he's playing under 21 games in England now. I don't know the deal that is between Getafe and Palace, but to save this guy's career, they might ask him to go back. He has to go back. So let me just add something. Somebody's messaged me say, Speedlai, you asking for super chat. Why would I ask for super chat? It takes a lot of effort to put some of this content together, to talk for like 3 or 4 hours. It takes effort. So if you want to support us too, you can buy super chat. It's okay. And shout out to those that will buy super chat. Say me and my friend like super chat. It's just encourage you to support us. It's okay. That's it. That guy is here now. It's not just encourage you to support us, please. That's it. It's not so we can't just be here for like 3 hours. So, but shout out to those that have been supporting us too. So and that's about Uche. So finally, I don't know where I take this story. Finally, there's been news going around that the captain himself, MON, William Troost-Ekong, will not be going to AFCON. That even I spoke to Samson yesterday, he said, this time is over. But everything I'm saying here is allegedly. Everything I'm saying here is allegedly. There is no facts to it. I'm just saying it based on it's allegedly. And if it's true, that means that it's not good. For me, some people say that he already said it's goodbye to the team, and that it was meant to come on. This allegedly, it was meant to come on for the penalty shootout in the game against DR Congo. That unfortunately it did not come on. We didn't know what transpired. We didn't know then. It was meant to come on. It didn't come on. These are like, it's what the coach too defended him that maybe probably things have been different, but these are lawyers allegedly. But I just think that nobody can fault Ekong's service for Nigeria. It's been there and everything. And sometimes you just know exactly when, I don't think I've seen a Super Eagle player that say he won't come out Super Eagle, and he's still like a starter. I think the only player that I think that he left Super Eagles as a starter, left like that, without somebody benching him, I think was this guy. It was I think it was this guy, Victor Moses. I think Victor Moses actually left the national team when he was still playing top football. He left the national team after the 2018 World Cup. I think, yeah, Victor Moses left when nobody can still bench him. I think Emmanuel Emenike too left. Emenike too left when he was still the best striker in Nigeria. I start to be corrected though. I think Emenike stopped playing for Nigeria when he was still the number one striker for Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken, because he went to the World Cup 2014. Yeah, I think he left. He left when he was the top striker. Emenike left when he was still the peak of his power. So I just think that national team is always like that. When they call you, when somebody is like ahead of you, that person might probably actually play. It doesn't mean that you might not actually contribute to the national team. So Sunday Olisetu, yes, Olisetu left. I think he was forced to leave. That's why they mentioned his name. He was forced to leave because he left in 2002. I think he was forced to leave. So even Mikel itself, Mikel didn't play all the games now in AFCON 2019. I think Mikel already, they slowed down during AFCON 2019. I think I stand to be corrected. That AFCON 2019, Mikel was already slowing down. Was he injured or was he just slowing down during that AFCON 2019? So, it's good to see a player like Fredericks actually coming up and, taking your place. But, sometimes, it's the way it is. So Mikel was on the bench, yes. That's when you know that, the time is probably actually up. Okay, Emenike wasn't firing. Okay, Emenike wasn't firing. But was he the first striker then for Nigeria? Okay, maybe he wasn't firing. Because I remember that late coach Stephen Keshi then called Aaron Samuel Ononare. I think the guy used to play for CSKA Moscow. So I don't think he was firing. I think I don't think I should watch right. So, in my opinion, too, I just think that if there's no problem with this coach, this guy, the captain, and also the coach and the FA, I'm saying this: it should go to this last AFCON. It should go because there's 27 players. The NFF will sponsor the CAF will sponsor 23. We still have 4 more players. Come on. See if they should take him to AFCON, honestly. Except that he had something in mind, which I'm not actually was saying. I don't want to go into that one. They should take him to AFCON. Except he doesn't want to go to AFCON. That is it. So because I just think that it's good to honor him. Let him just go officially, lead the national team, bye-bye, he can go and focus on the club career and also as a family man, Fantastic guy. I remember his first game that I watched was Nigeria against, was it Chad? Was it Nigeria against Chad? Was it Chad? Yes. I think we won the game 2-0. I think he was there in that game. That was 2014 or 2015. Now that we don't suffer. We don't suffer because that time I think he was playing in Norway. We had to call him then to play for Nigeria and things like that. So yeah, 2015 qualifiers. Thank you. That's 2015 qualifiers, and this is like 11 years now in national team. Come on, yes, Chad in Kaduna, yes. So I wish him luck in case he's not going to AFCON. I wish him happy retirement. So that is that on some of actually what Nigerian players. I think I've already taken everything about Nigerian players. So now to my story of the day. Story of the day is going to be the solution to this problem in Nigeria. See, and I'm going to start, by just like giving you some few details. If you are, except you are deceiving ourselves, we need help in our football. And as much as I like the idea of bringing foreign-born players, because I believe that they're also Nigerians and they also have the right to play for their fatherland, I think that we need to look inward too. Very important. So now, I think that there are three different things that this NFF or the incoming one can actually do. Number one thing is that if you say focus on grassroots, it's not just by mouth. Focus on grassroots is about action. So you might not need to spend the money on grassroots. You might bring some private sponsors, private companies to sponsor what? This grassroots. How can we do this in grassroots? I said something like that there. See, we need to regularize our academy in Nigeria, football academy. I should just not wake up one day without any knowledge of football, want to go and open football academy. We need to know how many academies we have. We need to know the type of people who are given license to run academy. People running academy must have what? A specific, they must have training. See, I don't know, in Nigeria, we like, if you are going to be around kids, around girls, small girls, kids, you must have, what's it called? I don't know, we know this thing now. Before you get any job in the UK, they do it for you. They run DBS. They call it like DBS check also. DBS check. We should, you have to know that those even around these boys and girls in academy, they must be mentally okay. They must be able to be, they must be qualified. The kids must be safe in front of, like, around them. That is number one thing. Anybody that is even smoking weed can just come and say, want to what's it called? Old academy. We need to do that. It's very important. Secondly, before you run academy, there should be like level of qualification that you will have. I can't just go and open illiterate now. Me, I know I didn't study. I want to go and open start university, start secondary school, or just to, you must, if you have, you must have somebody that is in academy must have what? A specific qualification. If you don't have that, we're just starting. It's going to get worse. And secondly, too, there should be meeting of stakeholders. You have to meet with the academy regularly. Tell them the type of training. Take them through seminars. The type of training necessary for this age group is not dribble around the cone. It's not be jumping tires. It's not Mike power type of training. The training that is recommended by FIFA. See, if you go on FIFA website, you can check the FIFA policy document. It's there. What the 70-year-old, 60-year-old should know. You take them through all these seminars. They pay. You take them through these things. They know. All academy must have at least somebody with CAF B license. Somebody in that academy, at least one person must have CAF B, or UEFA B. CAF B or UEFA B. Others can be helping you, but at least it's like you you're running a school, the principal or somebody must be qualified at least. They can work under. So at least you must have a CAF B. Then others can work under that CAF B. At least that CAF B will be the one monitoring the training. You must have that. You cannot open. You cannot open academy without having office. That is why some of these guys are ghosts. The moment they sell player now, they run away. For example, there's one club called Black Bull FC. They're the one that sell. They sold the Gift Urban. They have no address, nothing. Yum Yum FC. They don't have address, nothing, nobody is in Yum Yum. All those ghosting, you have to eliminate it. If you open academy, you must have office, registered office, that if they are looking for you, they can find you there. And secondly, too, you must have what? Training ground of your own, or the one that you have paid the rent of 2 years. Training ground of your own, or the one that you pay the rent, 2 years rent there, that is not far from your training ground. And anybody that is doing a sleepover in your academy too, at least that is living there, you must make sure that they have what? Formal education. There must be teacher coming there to teach them. So all these things, these people don't know anything. See, it's a man putting aside all this nonsense, and this guy followed. We don't control. And academic problem in Nigeria is the one killing. And finally, on academy, all this showcase is not developmental. For example, now it's easy now. I'll just call my friend over there. He go wear suits. I go give him one suit. He go wear suits. Go Lagos. Go and say, oh, now when you bought me this, I go don't carry academy, collect their money. Showcase. See, showcase is like second slave trade, because some of these boys, they take them to Europe, they go and abandon them somewhere. And this useless NFF too, they just issue international transfer certificates anyhow. Before you can obtain international transfer certificates, they have to research where the player is going to. I remember, oh God, so I don't know we know this person. Abdul Mumini Aminu, he used to be NFF, was NFF president around the Abacha time. Like, these are the people. You must make sure that you know where they're going to, not just to go and issue ITC for them. That's why we have so many players now playing in Afghanistan, Bangladesh. You must make sure you know where they are going. You know it's not a slave. You know exactly, so that you don't have this problem again. The academy system in Nigeria must be controlled. These guys are doing nothing to do that. Secondly, recruitment. That's recruitment. That's why I put this picture here. What is the criteria for you to be NFF president? There must be something. There must be a strong resume for you to say you want to head in NFF. What is the resume of Guso? What is the man you've been to say he wants to head the NFF? So these are the things that you must make sure that we have what? Very strong what? Leadership what? Recruitment. That is what can actually what help. And maybe you should and that's finally it's about what? Youth teams. Our youth team is now a marketplace where they buy and sell. In our youth team currently now, everybody is responsible for the problem we are facing in this country, in this country. You will see current Super Eagles player imposing players. It's not imposing players, actually what? Trying to get their player into underage tournaments by good, no good though. You want to force the player and the coach. You also see, former players too trying to recommend players to coaches. Allow the coach to do their job. And secondly, too, is that if we don't select the best under 17, under 20 players, the best under 17, under 20 players, if you don't select the best on, see, Super Eagles will suffer. I listen to Yakuba Igbeni, when we had Ulysses in the national team, in our under 23, pay attention, in our under 23, we had players like Yakubu, Agali, Ifeanyi Udeze, Furo Iyeneme. No, not Furo Iyeneme was there. Christopher Kanu, Azubike Olise, Bright Igbinadolo. We had them. Pius Ikedia in our under 23. Can you see? Super good. In under 20, we had players like Chris Obodo, Justice Christopher, Samsoye, Bartholomew Ogbeche in under 20. In under 17, we had players like Karimu Shuaibu, players like Joseph Eyimofe, players like Richard Eromoigbe, players like Femi Opabumi, Victor Brand, Basi Akpan, Kennedy Shinwo. We had them in under 17. Now tell me, just look at it. I just mentioned the layers now. 17, 20, I made the players for you, 23, and we have Super Eagles. And there are some players, they are still outside. They're not getting called up to Super Eagles. Why won't Super Eagles win? Why won't we be competitive? Players we play on the 17 finish now. Nah, that's Saba Cafe. Now you go see them. It's just the way we had now. You see, this year, that was year 2000/2001. I mentioned that year, 2001. Now, go and mention our 20 players. Go and mention our 23 players. Go and mention them. The players like Victor Rakpo, Vince Osuji, this boy, Afis, that plays in France, that they are meant to play together in under 20. When they know themselves together, when they come to under 20, they will not be strangers to each other. They will not be strangers. They will not be strangers. Go and check 205 under 20. 205 under 20. This guy, Obuke, Mikel, Solomon Koronko, Lake Isaac Promise, they were in that team. When the boys moved to under 20, they were like a team. See, they met a team that just won the under 20 AFCON. We now put those boys there. The team playing together. They played the final on the under 20 World Cup. That's what we're talking about. Select the best at that level. Select the best. Select the best. This guy, Aziz Beru, he came to coach Super Eagles. Super Flying Eagles. He don't run away now. Nonsense. Very useless coach. Yeah, coach. That's why these guys should not be getting away with these things. They should call him. What did you do? What did you do? Because, for example, now, there's some players that the guy selected. I wonder that did the guy even watch them train at all? I saw Ahmed Akinyele playing Premier League winner in Nigeria, cannot keep offside, does not know how to keep offside, does not and the coach, is this your first choice central defender? and you are with this guy for months, you don't know. Huh. So thank you. They need to stop tribalism and corruption. That's it. See, the issue is also tribalism too, because sometimes too, when these boys speak a particular language now to somebody now, they are together. So if we don't fix under 17, under 20, under 23, we are going nowhere. I can tell you. If you like, we go and bring Adebioshu, bring Okonko, bring everybody. It's going to be like this. We're going to bring them. They will come and win. They will go to the next AFCON. They will perform well. It's fine. But the issue is that, see, it's so easy for these boys to play together the underage. Even if you want to bring foreign pro, why can't you involve them early? Why can't you involve them early? For example, now there's some under 20 players that, okay, you involve them early, take them to, okay, this boy now. I'm going to round up by talking about this boy, Promise David, that the boy that is playing for Canada. The boy played under 23 for Nigeria. NFF had the chance to choose between the boy and Tolu Arokodare. With due respect to Tolu Arokodare, with due respect. But it's come like it's, I know that Promise David might be clumsy sometimes, so but I think Promise will fit African football very well. You know, as like I was saying it to my friend here, Amo, say this boy go pay us better. The NFF willingly signed the boy should go because the boy already played for Nigeria before under 23, but NFF signed the boy should go. Now, after Victor Osimhen, nobody. I'm just trying to say it. We should have at least looked for a way to tell the boy about our project. That's why can't you stay? We have this thing for you because what? We don't have any projects. So the boy had to leave. So that's what I'm talking about. The boy played under Salisu Yusuf. Yeah, thank you. How can they just try and keep both? How can they just try and keep both? I was saying that somebody that can fit into, see, let's be honest ourselves, we don't have pattern. We don't really have system. So we don't really have system that works. We don't really have system. It's Victor Osimhen doing it. Tolu can work in a system. You pass the ball, you do this thing, can work in a system. But for me, when you don't really have system, you need somebody that can do something on his own. That's why I see that Promise might be better. He can do something on his own. Yes, I don't want to don't just go. See, there's a top player now in England. Top player in England. And more we know this player. If so in the comment section, and more we know this player. Top player in England now. Up till now, his parents, they are still upset with the NFF because of what happened on that grant. Why must you eat on everything? Why? Why? Why must you? They are still upset. In fact, one top NFF official, he came to watch a Premier League game in England. The moment the parents of that top Premier League player too saw the guys from Nigeria, they give them this thing, you know, because you cannot act like it's not easy. I'm say it's not easy. So it's just like that. It's just like that. Just think that it's not everything about making money. Come on, it's not. That's the reason why these guys need to actually go. Anybody, if you have a player person, this guy now his mom they angry with NFL officials. Amo, don't say the player. Don't say the player. You see, the player I'm talking about, Nigeria never invested one kobo on the player, but because of the love for this country, because say the boy believes that This is in Nigeria, no matter saying grew up somewhere, still wants to consider wants to play. See they do like this. Abarabaraba. So you know, it is sad. It is sad. It is sad. It is sad. Sometimes when you look at all these things that goes underneath, you just wonder that can Nigeria football actually progress? Not this is not a top. This situation too is different though. No, not like it's different though. They don't send Nigerian football at all though. So you know, in my opinion, I just think that we need to take over. 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 These guys cannot see. And also too, I'm going to round up by saying this thing. It is a suspense podcast. I'm going to say it. The player is Bukayo Saka. The player in question is Bukayo Saka. So the player in question is Bukayo Saka. So let me just say, but I will not say the NFF guy that went there. I will not say that. Imagine having Bukayo Saka, Olise, Eze old too. See, just leave the Eze old. That one is different. Imagine having Bukayo Saka, Michael Olise too. Even worse. It's even worse. It's even worse. I remember. It's that one you own. It's even worse. It's even worse. It's even worse. That one, no, is even worse. When the boy was playing for Reading, I said, this boy is good, though. You go and get him. This boy is good, though. Yes, they have so much power. That is what I vote now. So, finally, the I'm on now. Leave this guy alone now. I'm on now. Leave this guy alone. So Guso went to inspect FIFA project. As if it's his project. He went to inspect FIFA project. And it was saying that, oh, you know, what even surprised me is that why are they claiming that it's a project? The problem is FIFA sponsored them. But when Nigeria failed to go to the World Cup, we failed to qualify. No, now Twitter, Instagram post, now we see. No interview. And you know, the funniest thing is this, this man carried SWAN members, the Sport Writers Association of Nigeria. He carried them go. They cannot even request. This guy have never addressed Nigeria for Nigeria failing to qualify for the World Cup. They sent in Twitter like their president. Twitter. Why? Like, you know, these guys disgrace Nigeria in Morocco. Nobody is talking. Nobody is talking. Nobody is asking for an interview. They brought in the some people to inspect the project and things like that. But for me, I think it's an opportunity for you to sit him down. You know, ask him questions. This thing happened in Morocco. Nobody is talking about it. This thing happened in Morocco. Nobody is talking about it. And we failed to qualify. So, you know, they said, okay, you want to go and borrow money in Morocco to pay the players. Is it true? Just talk. You know, I've never seen somebody like this. So, like, that's why sometimes I'll just sit and say, is it normal? Is it normal? Like, just come and talk to 250 million people. They just like, we are doing projects, you know, like, you need to talk. Call, as in, I'm pretty sure that some people will try and call him to bring him and things like that. You know, we just We fail to qualify, everybody just move on. Just come and give accounts. You know what happened in Morocco, things like that. Illiterate. So thank you, Benny K. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Always supportive. Thank you. And Benny K said his comments that Smith, we need to name names. And she was shame those clans in the glass house, a bunch of illiterates. I agree. We need to, because at the end of the day, just come and bring him on a live call. He will never answer. So I was like, this guy, just talk. And I would say also, FIFA too, they are also part of this our problem. Why can't FIFA publish how much they are giving these people? Let us also have an idea. It's not a black market now. Let us know what is going on. They are giving them money for futsal. We don't have futsal in Nigeria. I heard that they have one office in Lagos or so. They are not doing anything there. What is who they play futsal? Both men and women. There's ongoing Women's World Cup now for futsal. We know they go. Beach ball, they get money for beach soccer. We know they go. We know they do. They even say that they even say the money for esports. Is it esports they call it? Is it esports, guys? They say there's even money for esports. Is it esports? The video version. What's it called, guys? Can you guys remind me, please? Is it esports? I don't know. It's esports. They call it esports also. I think FIFA is also trying to actually be big on that. I think they call it the esports. I think they're also giving money, on that. So that's the reason why most of them now esports. Thank you. That's why most of them now they are now rich. I'm hearing of people who are already building. They are building hotels, just because of these 2 years tenure as these NFF people too. Congratulations. So guys, I'll put the link now. Then if you want to join, please make sure that you are fast and don't say, so that we can have enough time to take others too. Because we were like yesterday, we spent like 2 hours talking to Samsuke. So we try and bring, Super Eagles players too. Not Super Eagles players, sorry. They will not come. So ex-Nigerian players, we are trying to bring them on a regular basis. So as we lead up towards to AFCON. The link is there in the comment section. You can actually join and let's see. So Chris is my first caller. So cashing out is mad. Yes, Chris, thank you there. I know that we were live with Super Samsung yesterday. Were you there?
I wasn't there, but I watched the video.
It was splitting fire yesterday.
Yeah, I was listening to some of the stuff you guys were talking about. So man, it's good to be here again.
Yes.
First of all, about this guy at Blackburn, Ryan. Like I was looking up, about his his time at Blackburn so far, and the reception he's been getting, and also the stats that I saw, he's been doing well for Blackburn. So that's another player that I really can't wait to see him play for the Super Eagles. And I think, I don't know, like the way things are. For me personally, I prefer if he goes to AFCON. The reason why is because if he if he does, the reason why I'm saying this is because we know the kind of people we are dealing with. We're not dealing with the serious people. We don't have a serious federation. You understand? And the way they are, if this boy doesn't go to AFCON, he doesn't get capped, and he moves to the Premiership, and he has a good season, like he has the way the Premiership is. If a player, if you have a good season like this, like Premier League is like the biggest hype you can get as a footballer.
Mhm.
And if he should perform very well, you know England, they don't waste time. They don't
I want to
care.
ask you a question. There's a player
Yeah.
currently in Bournemouth, Antonio Semenyo.
Yeah.
Ghana capped him when he was
When he
in
was
the
playing championship.
championship.
Yeah.
So, do you think that if Ghana did not waste time on him, they won't get him?
I don't think they would have got, because if he moved to the Premier League, like the way if that he was, if that they didn't cap him and he moved to the Premier League and was, putting up that kind of performances, you know how England move.
Yeah.
They will just cap him just to be, even if he doesn't get to keep up with that form, they'll just to, for them not to lose out on that talent.
Yes.
That's what they will do.
Hmm.
So if Ryan doesn't go to the AFCON and he gets a move to the Premier League, he goes to put on a crazy performance because he came from Arsenal Academy.
Yes.
So that's like good education already. And if
Mhm.
he goes to have a good, what do you call it? A very good this thing in the Prem, England definitely will just go. They will sweep in immediately. And our federation, they will not fight.
Yes.
They will not fight. They will say, you don't go. Now we'll find another one. They will not fight.
Because we say we're 250 million people now.
Yeah, exactly. They will not fight. So that's the thing. Like, if that we have like a serious federation, I would have said, okay, you know what? Let him just stay at Blackburn and just, continue with his progress. But the thing is that we don't have those kind of people here. We have very unserious people.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you a question before I bring in Umbo. So talk because the camera is behaving somehow. That's why I didn't bring you.
Umbo.
So yeah. So are you Umbo? So let me ask you a question. Ebrechese was with the national team in London in 2017. Gedetro saw him train, with the national team. And do you think that he was impressed with the way the boy trained? Do you think at that time, if we have structure, just ask the boy to go and play for our 23, Nigeria 23? You know that?
Of course, now, yeah, that would have been it, because there was no reason why Ebrechese would have been with the Super Eagles at that time. If we had like
Ebrechese now.
Exactly. So if that we had like a serious structure, serious organization, would have put them through that under 21 or on whatever, for them to give them proper education about what our football is as a national team, and that way from there we bring in Olise. From there, who else again? So many, like even Musiala, for example. You understand? So, but we don't have any of those things.
Is that Musiala, when he said he was on the verge of joining the Ghana 17, but you know that we don't have the.
So we have missed out a lot of talent because of why? Because we have greedy, stupid old men that only care about what they eat at the moment. They only see now. They don't see later. They don't see 5 years from now. The only thing they see now is how much they. That's why you see players in the team that they are there because they're using them to hold a place for somebody, hold their own space, hold that place so they can use it to get money from players. So like, I don't know what to expect from this next call up, because honestly, I feel like we need like massive change, and for that massive change to come, we need to clear out some players. And going to this AFCON, we don't have this is not the time to say I'm scared of trying anything. We have to go with it like that, even if we don't win the AFCON. You understand? Let's use it as kind of like a means to breeding new talents, new faces. Because the truth of the matter is that we are not prepared for AFCON. So for me personally, I would say we bring in new players and then we use this AFCON to bring them in. We use this AFCON to prepare them. We use this AFCON to baptize them. Not sticking to the old players because you are scared of a player that's not used to. No, let's use this AFCON. Bring Ryan, let Ryan come and play this AFCON. Let him come and play. Let's not think about we must win it. Let's think about the future, about the next World Cup qualifiers. Because after a year, the next thing now is preparing for World Cup qualifiers. After the next AFCON, it's World Cup qualifiers we'll start thinking about.
World Cup qualifier starts because next year September is the AFCON qualifier for Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda. So and the good thing is this: the next AFCON is going to be in summer. So all these guys, we don't have to say, oh, our club side, for example, something like Otto Koko down. We don't be scared that so you take my place and things like that. It's going to be during summer in the distance. Or in secondly too, just before that, the World Cup qualifier will start. So and they are still deliberating. Maybe it's going to be 64 teams that will be the next World Cup. So what I'm talking about, the World Cup qualifier, is just a year plus from now. A year plus.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like after a year, after a year plus, the next thing we have the World Cup qualifiers. So that's why I say, like, I feel like I strongly believe that we should get new players for this for the players that HF feel like he trusts these players. Play them in this AFCON, so that by the time the World Cup qualifiers come up, by this time they've already played about 2 AFCONs already. So they have already gotten enough experience of what African football is like. That is how you prepare. That is how you prepare for World Cup. That's how you prepare. You baptize them inside. Let them know what it is.
Yeah. So hold on, Chris. Hold on. We'll just bring Stopper just so quickly so that he has been going back and forth. Just try. Just he's good. So your thought quickly.
Good evening, can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
First of all, I'm tired of being a manager. I'm tired of being. I'm done.
You're done with what?
In this happen, I just watch it as a fan. With Nigerian football, I'm done. I'm through.
You are not done.
This is too much for This is too much for me. Every time.
You're not done.
I'm not tired every time. Story.
You are not done. That's why you are coming here.
Anyway.
Yeah, continue to talk about
because these people I just look at what is the future what in Morocco. What's the business in Morocco? What's the business in Morocco? I don't know. About the players in abroad, overseas. See, as far as this NFL bodies are concerned, they will do quota system. They give another job. They give this man another job, and this another job. So all that they continue. Let them body go. Start anybody and set as fresh. All those Odyssean code that come around and take over. But these people are not going to leave their football. As per that point, best of them spider. Like I what about the fan? No stress myself, just about the fan. Thank you and good night. Stay blessed.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. So okay. Let me okay. Unworthy, let me hear from you. I'm still gonna come back to Chris. Just hold on, Chris. Unworthy, let me hear from you.
2026. I'm starting my academy, Sports Global Academy. I will
use it.
Yeah, 2026, right?
You have a certificate? And I will drag you.
No, I want to use it to destroy Nigeria. We are going to destroy Nigeria. Yes. Nothing. No passion anymore. We are coming to make money with Nigeria. I'm telling you the truth. I will not be shouting here. Others are making money. I'm going to use it to selling players underage. We are gonna do it. I'm telling you now, so that when you're dragging me, I told you I'm going to start it because I will not see the reason why we are coming here with passion. Nigeria is this, let's do this. They know everything. They know what they're supposed to do, but they refuse to do it. Now, if we say, next AFCON, next World Cup, other players, if you want to cut out a tree, from the root, don't go up. Therefore, Father Mbaka has an academy. I'm going to do my. Oh yes, Adoration FC.
Generation
Have a
It's Adoration FC.
Adoration FC. Yes.
It's the one that is bringing players
Yeah.
on under 20.
He said
Yes.
that's his academy. That's his academy. Yes, Father Mbaka's academy. Yes. So, and I'm doing my own academy. No, I see Nigeria. Huh? We are going to destroy it. 2026 is my year. Since I think it's money per player, $6,000, $7,000, no problem. We are going. I'm coming in full force. In fact, if I were a recruit after AFCON, just leave. You are bigger than Nigeria at this moment. Just leave. Let's destroy it because it's not. Nigeria is not. It's not going to get better. See me. This is not going to get better. It's not. I promise you that. Nothing. It will be getting better on one condition. If people that commit crime will be jailed or be punished. If you do not jail them, if you do not punish them, nothing. We are just wasting time. The best thing, just make money, do your own thing. There's no passion anymore. No passion. Let's be honest, there's no passion again. And the only thing we'll be coming, we'll be giving ourselves hope by bringing what has happened in the past. You see, in 2000, under 23, under 17, we will use it to console ourselves, giving ourselves hope. That is the only thing that we can do. But at the stance now, Smith, to be honest with you, it's not going to get better. If I see, what's this guy? This guy playing in Chelsea, what's his name? Tosi. I will tell Tosi, please go and play for US or Canada.
No, it's not. It's not eligible.
Why?
You should stick to his England.
He's eligible to play in US if the UK will permit him.
or US.
Huh?
US.
He doesn't have any US heritage.
I don't. It's not a problem. It doesn't matter. So far as that, has he represented Nigeria before? No. Has he represented this? He can go. They know how to sort this out.
Don't worry.
Are you getting?
This platform, I'm going to finish him. He cannot go. Now this platform, I'm going to finish him. He cannot go.
Okay, I know, but let him just leave. Let him not come to Nigeria because we will destroy. In fact, Nigeria will destroy his reputation at his stance now.
Does he have reputation?
Huh?
Does he have reputation?
Reputation with Chelsea fans that
No
destroys
problem.
him.
It's better than any other defenders we have in Nigeria. Yeah, even see Smith. You see the problem now is this: for the fact he's not doing well now, doesn't mean that he will not do better in future. That is the problem we have with Promise. That thing that Promise will not do well. But now, Canada, I'm telling you, when you meet with people that are doing well, if you're not doing well, you force yourself to do well. Let me tell you, when I was in Nigeria, oh my goodness. In fact, my classmates now, if they see me now, I am better than them, those who are in Nigeria, because I'm with the people who are good. That is helping me out here. Are you getting me? Then themselves, they just be in their cycle. When you are in your cycle, now, Promise and Toluna, who is better?
For me, I think Promise is better.
Therefore, he's with the people that are nurturing him, helping him, because the thing that is constant in this life is change. He's changing. So my own thing is this. I'm telling you, my academy, Since Fanabaka Federation Academy, Ebukobi, have Sarafi, Akai FC. Yes, if I bring player, they must take it. If I'm going with the governors. Definitely. I am going with a governor or two. I sell my players, say that we want to destroy the country. We are coming to destroy it. 2026 is our year of making money. And no more passion again to shout.
So
No, anything they want.
are you going to bring scouts from the UK to come and
Now US, so US, yeah, Smith. You see, money, eh? See, I'm telling you, eh? I listen. What changed my perception, and I'm talking like this, that I listened to Amaju Pinnick.
Mhm.
I prepare. In fact, I said, you know what? If I want to embarrass him, I will embarrass him.
You want
I
that
will
interview?
embarrass him.
That
I will,
interview?
just, I will just say, I'm waiting for him in America at the World Cup. He will come. And if I say, please, why did Nigeria did not come? And you will see it. And I will post it online.
Hmm.
And you open your mouth and say that Nigeria, we are praying for Nigeria not to qualify.
Hmm.
Are you out of your senses?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So Smith, this
Yeah.
is not to come and the patriotic passion. No more. No
Mhm.
more. And the people who are outside and your kids, see, allow them. If they want to represent, let them represent.
So
Yes.
I don't know why, but don't worry. The issue I've observed is that I think everybody just tried to live from the pot too.
That is what. That
Because
is it.
I
So
realized that the country is not, it's not working well. It's because it's not reach your tongue.
everybody, yes, now
If you
I
don't
will
reach your
tell them.
tongue and you are now eating from that spoiled system, I think at the end of the day you will keep quiet. But let me just take this question from me. I'm coming up Balogun. I said I said the reason I know the reason club again. No, I'm asking you now, Chris. I said, so if you can actually kindly come, is that the ones we have in the so-called good clubs are playing rubbish. So let me just give you background information to this, Chris. When Genetro was the coach of our national team, I think we had players in Chelsea, we had players in Arsenal, we have players in Leicester was doing very well then, in Champions League and things like that. We had players in doing
Napoli.
well. Yes. We had players doing well. We had Igalo in Watford and things like that. We have Balogun, Mines. We had players doing well. Do you think that even the team that Genetro worked with is better than this team? Let me ask you that question for you. Secondly, do you think that we should consider club side next time when inviting players?
I think I would say yes, because they made it to the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
They made it to the World Cup
Yeah.
in a group that had Cameroon and Algeria,
Uh-huh.
and so
Nigeria was unbeaten on.
Yeah, exactly. So I would say that they are definitely better than this team. But in terms of when you look at the other part of it, which is the AFCON, this other team went to the final, the other one couldn't get to the final, lost at the semi-final. So, but in terms of right now, I don't think we even have any options to consider club right now when picking players, because how many players we have that are playing for big clubs? Like our best striker plays at Galatasaray, not even the top 5 league in the world.
Yeah.
So even though I'm not really a big fan of Osimhen going to Galatasaray, because I felt like that kind of sends a bad signal to because when the best player in your team is playing at Galatasaray, what does that say about what message does it give to other players?
Mm-hmm.
Because you understand. So I'm not really a fan of that. I hope he gets a better move and goes to somewhere else, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. So right now we don't have that luxury to be thinking about is this person is playing at this place. Right now we can only what we need to do right now is to go look for those talents that in someone like Ryan that is there, someone like Fredericks. That's what we need to do right now. We are in the phase of rebuilding. We don't have the time to be saying is he playing in Premier League? No.
Mm-hmm. So
I mean, look at
sorry, I want to ask you a question. Maybe you aside. You know, how now they never played to 26 World Cup, but how do you think Nigeria can even qualify for the 2030 World Cup? You know, because can we even qualify? I'm just saying it. How can Nigeria even qualify? Because I don't even see a pathway.
you know what you're saying is true, because when you look at the current team and look at the age of these players, you know that we really have a problem. Now, the thing is that do we have a problem with talent, or do we have a problem with people that are in charge of managing the talents? And I think the problem we have is people managing the talents, because normally, as a federation, when you don't make the World Cup 2 times, a serious country will say, "Hey, everybody from the head to toe, from the main boss, the NFL president, to the gate man, or the person that opens the doors in the morning for people to come into the NFF to the building. Everybody needs to answer why we didn't make the World Cup." And this is where my concern comes in, because now it wasn't like in 2018, only 2022, the last World Cup we had, that World qualifiers where we had Lukman coming, where we had like some kind of players that just coming into the scene, where we said, okay, next one will go. But this time around, these guys are now in the final leg of their career. So in the next World Cup, right now we're not even seeing anything. We're not seeing anything like the way we saw, with Osimhen and Co. We're not seeing anything right now, and this is where I said that we have a problem right now, because we don't have the right people to manage this talent. The people that will say, okay, let's make a plan. The next World Cup, we need to be there. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Okay, we set up this group. We set up a group in Europe to go speak to some players for us. Then we set up some group back home to say, okay, look, we need to open camp in different parts of the country to look at the talents that we have and look at ourselves and say, okay, in the next 2 years, what can we have ready and available that can move to the first team?
Yes.
We don't have those people.
Yes.
We don't have any people that think like that right now. So this is where the problem is.
Yes.
This is where
hold on. Let me just speak. Balogun, are you hopeful today? I can see you. I can see. Can you hear me, Balogun? You are sweating,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can hear you. Your comment quickly before we already.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah. Actually, what I just wanted to say is that this our NFF body, they're not working.
Mm-hmm.
Now, take for instance, how can you say you pay your players money, the wages are already there, and then they still fail to qualify? Where is the force coming from? Now, people I think that can take our football to the next level. I'm thinking of Michael Iano, the guy from Chelsea, and Mikel B. I think those people, if they come, they can manage our football well. Also, when we think of the goalkeeper department, I say that we don't have a goalkeeper who is keeping in a top league. Like take for example, in Spain, we have the Spanish team, we have Jibilaya there in Arsenal. Take Brazil, we have Alisson Becker. We don't have such in our team. That is why we see that our goalkeepers are not doing well. If I wish we have somebody like Beyond Balogo in the technical team, we would have able to have a top goalkeeper like Noah Tubalu. But I don't think the NFL know what they need now. Seriously, I don't think they know what they need now, because if they know what they need, they will fight hard to get that boy. Then the player like Osimhen, I think Osimhen needs to be rested after the AFCON because one, you cannot continue play Osimhen depending on Osimhen. If you go on injury, how are we going to play our game? We need to look for ways to what to manage our talent. Like with Osimhen, look man now. Like I'm currently hearing that the friendly against Egypt, Mo Salah and Mahmoud will be there, but we know our top star will not be there because we know what they can do to the table.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we
I
need
don't know
to
why
start.
Musala is going to be there. Yeah,
Yes,
continue. Yeah, continue.
yes. According to the news ahead, Mo Salah and Mahmoud they will be in the friendly. They are bright to their clubs, Man City and Liverpool. Now we need to look for ways to develop our talent. Now, take for instance, we are going to the AFCON. We have Mike Wisdom there in Bayern Munich. Elion Goma, we have him in Liverpool. If we can get those stars, Etawaneri to the AFCON, even if they don't even have play a single minute, like they just go there for training, then by March we'll divide them for international call up and think we are going to have a guest squad in the future. That's just what I have to say for now. Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Balogun. I'm also hopeful like you. I'm hopeful
Smith,
like
yeah.
you, Balogun.
Smith,
Thank you.
yeah.
So
Smith,
yeah, final thoughts on Henry and Chris before I
please,
get
yeah. How can Finidi judge? How can Finidi judge? You are winning 1-0. That minute, they score you 2.
See, he spoiled my mood today. I don't want to talk about that game.
Education is important, sir. If you are making money and you are not knowledgeable, please find a way to be knowledgeable. If you want to succeed in this life, go to school. Ilechuku, if I see him, I say, stop this errand boy. Go to school.
It's too late.
It's not too late, Smith. It's not too late.
When I saw, would you watch that game?
90 what minute?
97.
97.
You know what they were doing? They were playing. They were using RS Beckham to play. They had clear opportunities to score goals. Rivers. That I was so disappointed. At least, just for our boys going down, just for someone to make a statement. A statement. He was now frowning his face. I beg, I'm worried. Thank you for your time.
That's the only thing I will tell you. Please, the 50-man list don't come out.
He has submitted his 50-man list already. But
Ahmed
the issue
Musa is
that,
there. Ahmed Musa is there.
I don't know about that too.
Yeah.
The issue is this: if they are sponsoring 22 players to AFCON, Ahmed Musa can sponsor himself to AFCON. So I'll be part of the 20. Okay, before I be adult more, I really want two of you to just say yes, no to what I'm going to actually say before I let you go. So no, South Africa are dropping majority of their players. It's going to announce his team on Monday. Final team on Monday. He doesn't care about this thing. Final team on this on Monday, and someone's going to be on standby. So I want to just ask you about some questions because majority of them they were not in the last AFCON. They are new players. He's building for the future. How can you be building for the future, Chris? Why you say your team just reached the semi-final of the last AFCON? And you are now building for the future.
That is how it's supposed to be. Yes, I support him. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just going to say yes or no if it's going to make it to the next AFCON. It's okay. I'm going to that's
my personal.
That's all.
No.
Yes. There's something I'm hearing. They might take him to AFCON as a third choice.
Uzoho.
They might take him as an.
Why?
Okay, let's just move on. Yes.
Why am I
yes.
mixing my time with Nigeria?
Abbas, go ahead.
It's not making it. Ola,
It's injured.
Yes.
Injured, but race against time. If it's fit, it should be there. What about Sanusi they do?
Yes.
Alassane Yusuf?
No.
No.
Wilfred Trust Ekong. Sorry, William Trust Ekong.
No.
Ekong, if he wants, he can. If he doesn't want, no.
Semi Ajayi.
No.
Yes. Final.
No. No for me.
For me,
Ahmed
yes.
Musa.
No.
Frank Onyeka.
Yes.
Maybe.
Victor Osimhen. If he
Yes.
does go, he cannot go.
Yes.
If
Joe
it is
Aribo.
fit,
Huh?
Joe Aribo.
No.
Samuel Chukwueze.
Yes.
No.
Nobody.
No.
Nobody.
No. Bryce
No.
Samuel.
No.
Bruno Yemechi.
No.
Who are you going to pick? Okay.
No.
Glacier Asho.
No.
No. Hell no.
Moses Simon.
No. No.
On the bench, yes. I know that he will take him.
Maybe. Okay. Maybe.
Olorunleke Ojo.
No.
Who?
The goalkeeper.
Olorunleke Ojo. He doesn't have a club now. He's playing.
No.
He's keeping. See, somebody that just kept for Super Eagles is now. I said it's an academy. I don't know.
Academy.
I don't know. Alex Iwobi.
Yes.
Maybe. But for me, he shouldn't be a starter.
Animal Lukman.
Yes.
Yes. He had a good game yesterday. Or day for yesterday.
Not you.
No.
Yes.
No for me.
Chidozie Awaziem.
No.
Nope.
Calvin Bassey.
Yes. Our best centre back.
Kenneth Omero.
No.
No.
God forbid. Please put it first.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Teddy Murphy.
No.
If it is fit, let me reserve my comment for now.
The last one is Rafael Onyedika.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
For me.
Please, why put Aki Semiro for me?
No. I called those that went to last AFCON.
Okay, the other one. No. Onyedika, no. Yes. No.
Okay. Thank you. But you know what? Based on Chris is the highlight. If based on Chris' judgment, we're going to be taking like 5 players to AFCON. So thank you. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Eric, for your time. Thank you. So let me just bring Idot and Obi, our final callers for today. I don't want today. I hope that I just end it slightly early, not so that we can finish early. Stay till midnight, 1 o'clock is Idot.
Thank you very much, Fulai, for having me.
Thank you. Yeah.
I think
your thoughts
it's very painful what happened to.
Hold on, please, guys, like the video. You guys are just busy listening. You're not liking the video. Like the video. Continue.
I think it's very unfortunate of what happened to Benjamin Fredis. Because I felt this AFCON would have used it to launch himself, to go to a bigger club. You know, because kudos to him. He got the opportunity through a back door and he grabbed it with both hands. So I wish him well. But my fear is this, Smith. Injury can make a world star to become a useless player. I'm just praying and hoping that he should come back better. How the injury will not, will hinder his performance. Remember, Tyron Eboué, who had a very good prospect, but he got injured. He couldn't come back. He could not come back. He played for the first match he played for Empoli after injury. Less than 10 minutes, he got injured again. That boy was also aiming for greater heights. Then we are like, oh, we have Eboué and Ola, but look at what injury did to him. I pray it doesn't happen to Benjamin Fredis. Here is our advice him to please let the injury heal. He shouldn't rush it. He has claimed his shirt in Super Eagles. He should not rush himself to come out of the injury. He should let the injury heal very well so that you not go back to treatment table. So I wish him quick recovery. I'm praying for him. That is that on that. Please, when we Amaju learn how to show remorse.
Hmm.
The last World Cup, he said, bilateral relations. Do you know the bilateral relationship between Nigeria and Qatar? This one, he said, do you know that the highest people in America are Nigerians? Number of
Mhm.
Nigerians have everywhere. Now that doing cup is qualified, he's not blaming it on Nigerians. There's some people who are praying for Nigerians to qualify so that they can remove Guso. So when will these guys own up? Instead of
Hmm.
him to say that, oh, as FIFA administrator, as a nation, we have failed. But the only way to pass on Nigerians is for us to go to the AFCON and win the AFCON.
Yeah.
Why will they stop shitting blames? When we were counting the players we had back then, from
Hmm.
Super Eagles, under 23, under 20, under 17, Bismillah, I was like, how did we get here?
Hmm.
Why should our past be better than our present?
Hmm.
It's only in
I
Nigeria.
know too. I know too. No, I just mentioned that year. I know that in that in 90 from 91 to 93, 94, we had the Super Eagles. Now in 23 we had Babangida,
Emmanuel
Amuneke.
Munike,
We had
Chukwu
Osika.
Abzikese, Kasim Yetaya, even
Yes.
Taribo West,
In under 20 in under 20 we had Okosha.
Jojo Kosha, Taribo West, Tesi
Uh-huh.
Fatusi,
In under
Kanu,
17 we had the Kanu,
Kanu,
Babayaro. So
Babayaro,
like we
Vesunga,
used to have
Orumafo,
that production line.
even the Meridian Cup 95. Look at players we had then.
Yes. So it's now that the old thing when the other guy is calling them Azaman, the guy is right
It's
because
right.
they bottled the whole thing. So continue. Sorry, I don't want to
So
get you yet.
now on the list, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's high time uh, the coach should be having a press conference. Come and tell us the list of players you are giving us. It should not be given to this assignment because the assignments are going to doctor the list. They're going to doctor the list. That's why I want him to, if it's going to be 50-man list, maybe have a press conference, tell all the people he's having. Then people have been shouting about honesty. Yes, thank you. John Saki was there with 22. Honestly, Arno is a very good player, but we cannot have him now. Maybe by February next year, we know whether we are going to have him or Italy will have him. But for now, we cannot have him because of situation surrounding him over there. Even the
Yeah,
guy,
I know that he's got issue with immigration, innit?
yeah, but he's going to get his Italian passport in February. By then, he'll be 18. In February, get Italian passport. Now it's not left for us to now drag Italy because based on feelers, Italy is really eating on the boy.
Yeah, but the boy
Even
is not playing now.
uh,
The boy is not.
yes, yes, he would have gone to that play to this their underage for them, but because of his passport issue, that's why I just pray. Then on the Alebi issue, you play my comments. I said we should not wait for him to how to finish the season before we cap him, because if he goes to Premiership and guy catches the eyes of the Three Lions, bro, the young man will drop Nigeria for England. Oh. So to avoid what happened to AZ and Co, we should grab him now if it's available. If Kayode is available, we should grab him now. You know, what happened to this guy in Empoli, the midfielder,
Anjorin.
Anthony?
So Anjorin is now playing Torino.
I know.
So the issue with Anjorin basically is that he's not been getting enough playing time. It's not so to bring him in now is not going to be justified at all because you cannot bring him in ahead of Akintomiro. No, Akintomiro is doing better than him now.
I know, Smith. You know, with Akisomiro, we don't have issue.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can drag Akisomiro with us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I'm saying that players that can be dragged with us, we should give quick. We should be
Yeah, say that. But then the public say that is is a I checked that from says a border boy that
Don't mind those ones, are Akisomiro that is from your side. It's not how though. Or
yeah,
don't mind those ones. They don't know what they are saying.
Mm-hmm.
So those the ones that we know that can be dragged with us, we should cap them. And
Mm-hmm.
people, please, I'm not going to drop any player now. I want everybody to please keep it up, put their best on, so that the only way Super Eagles can pacify us is to win the AFCON. That's the only way they can pacify us. If they win the AFCON, maybe we might forgive them for not qualifying for the World Cup.
But I just this AFCON it was like when Nigeria failed to qualify against Cameroon in their own day in 1989. So the AFCON is going to be Nigeria.
Nigeria 1990.
So that majority of the players that played in that AFCON 1989 in that World Cup qualifier 1989. You know what I did? He dropped them. He dropped them for Ojas 90. He went for some younger. He went for Amokashi. He went for players and feel like that. I think he was preparing for 94 World Cup.
Smith, not that he dropped them per se. Some of them, you remember, even they blame it on everybody blamed on CAF. Their teammate passed away. They were expecting when that was Okwaji died. They were expecting CAF to shift the second match, but CAF did not shift it.
But we knew I don't know when Zambian team died on the coast. What happened? They just shift small. They are going to play. They have to assemble a completely different team
led by Captain
against Senegal.
I know. I understand.
That Zambian team will have qualified for 94
World Cup. I knew. So I'm just saying. I'm not trying to make a case for them now. I'm just saying that I knew some of them. I knew some of them. That's it. I said one of them who could not play ball for a long time because they were close. That the ball of that team were close. They've been together since '88. If not for what happened to Okwaji, I'm sure Nigeria would have qualified for that World Cup.
Yeah, I also agree too. I think the game that took Nigeria out was it against Gabon? This Gabon, anytime we play Gabon in World Cup qualifier, we're not going. So if you see Gabon in our group next time around, just not say again.
Unfair, Double said, even when they played the other match, all they when they were in camp, they were crying.
Yeah.
Because they still believe that they were crying.
That time, there was no even line of communication because I think Okwaji and Litkeshi came from Belgium.
No, Okwaji came from Germany.
Okay.
No,
I think
it was studying law.
It was very close to late Stephen Keshi. So, and I think that what is he going to go and tell the wife? Or girlfriend then at that time?
And the mother was
mother. So it was sad. But that that time when we failed in Cameroon, the rebuilding process started. It was chopping and changing. That time, that was when he did this method. Say these boys needed something better than who they're competing against.
Yes.
Started saying Nigerian players abroad. Remember?
Yes.
I think the judge left the country, you know.
Left country.
Amokachi left for Club Brugge.
Club Brugge.
So even this guy itself left. He's actually well, but I
He's
don't think
went to Germany.
he went to Germany. He wasn't successful. So he was saying, okay, you know, then we now had professionals. You know, when we arrived at Senegal 92, majority of our players were professionals.
Yes, professionals.
I would recommend this video for you, done by John Salako. You know, you see that?
I've watched it. I've seen it.
You have seen that thing. You can see that, you know, that time, I was like, then we were better than majority of the people around us. So that's one thing. But nowadays, it's no longer there again. But let me just allow, don't guide it to me. I want to ask some questions. Let me just allow Ovi to talk. Ovi, thank you for your, is it first time? First time?
Yeah, thank you very much, Smith Layi. I hope I pronounce your name very well.
Like anyhow you say it, it's fine.
I enjoyed your show. I think I watched your program with Sam Soje, and I've been watching some of our program. Yes, I think I'll be very brief, but just to talk briefly, I think the problem with the challenge with our football, or the problem basically, is the developmental aspect of the game, which I think the FAs are not taking seriously. And I also did like the point where you talked about from 1990, where West Ham took totally brand new team, because the likes of Sonny Eboigbe was dropped, Usho Keshuku came into that team, and then he brought in a Ben Iroha, he took a younger Mokachi. Now, if you look at the team back to 92 again, you see that the likes of Emeka Ezogo have now come back into the team, and they were already playing in the midfield. And then when you look into 94 again, you now see that Ezogo was no longer again. Then you have Olise coming in. Then Okocha will have to battle with Thompson Oliha for that midfield. Now,
even the guy that was the Robona guy. Robona, like, you know, this
even was not even Elao was
Elao, yeah.
Elao. And then there was one NASA in too.
NASA,
yes, NASA man.
I think it was against was it against Kenya?
I think it was against Kenya in 1990.
Kenya, where Mutiu gave an assist through a pass. Some guy. We don't have those kind of midfielders again. Oh my God! I watched the Nigeria versus Zaire's game, and I knew that Zaire was always going to be a very tough team. Looking at the way West Ham manipulated that game, because the Eagles then were flying. But so when I talk about the developmental, so let me not deviate from my point. I think the challenge is that if you look at it, around 94, when Olise came in, Okocha came in, Victor Ekpeba, those three guys were all below 23, right? And they went to that World Cup, which made them eligible for the 96 Olympic as
20
players within that age bracket. So
Olise was 18, 93.
Olise was 18.
Yeah. Yes. Olise came, and he commanded the first team. He played in Tunisia 94. Ikbeba did not play, but he was always on the bench throughout the tournament. Even in 94 World Cup, he was on the bench. But I think he still had the experience of training with the likes of Okocha was coming in.
Ikbeba played Senegal 92. Victor Ekpeba played Senegal 92.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Sorry, continue. Let us just get you. So I'm
enjoying 92, but in 94 World Cup, you remember? Yes.
Sorry, continue, please.
As at 94, Ikpeba did not kick any game. He did not play. Even Bonfrey was saying that if they had known that they wanted to have, when they took Amokachi and Amunike, because then I was still very small. That was when I started working football. That they would have brought in Siasia and Victor Ekpeba, since Amokachi and Amunike has already left the game. That was what Bonfrey's thought was. But so when you look at that team, they have three players at that level, play with World Cup experience, whom are eligible for 1996 Olympics. I remember you also had can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, you went on. Continue. Sorry, continue.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, continue. Yeah, it was going back and forth like your internet was there somewhere. Yeah.
Then you had Celestine Babaya Rosso from the Japan 93 squad, who was already good, playing for Anderlecht, right? And good to take over from Iraq. Then you have somebody like Taribo West, who was willing to take over the
Yes.
position from Chidinwanu, who took over from Dave Keshi, rest in peace, right? So you already knew right from the 94 that there was already a team waiting in place for the 98. Now, if you try to juxtapose that to this current generation, right, do you really have that team? If we say, okay, Osimhen leave, who is that 1920? I mean, you watch this under 20 World Cup that, I mean, played in this last tournament. I mean, you saw the strikers. Who is that young boy that you have that is 19 or 18 that you can say, well, we're looking forward to this guy. If Osimhen leaves tomorrow in 4 or 5 years, this guy would take his position. Or if Lookman leaves, this person would come in. I mean, like even Benjamin Frederick, I mean, we know that was an accidental discovery. So I think what is really worrying me most, particularly with the Super Eagles, is that we don't really, there seems not to be that connection between this current generation and those that will take over from them. And this is really a big issue. I don't know if you guys would agree with me, because by now we should have gotten about 3-4 players who are within 2021 with at least 2 starting, not even just Benjamin Frederick, or 2 on the bench. So you would have seen them together with this core of the team, so that you know that when these guys are out of the scene, because if you look at our team currently now, it's quite really very edgy. If you look at people like Calvin Bassey, Alex Iwobi, you look at Semi Ajayi, you look at even Victor Osimhen is going to be by 31 by 2030. I think Lookman should be 32, Calvin Bassey 33, Moses Simon, I don't know if he still got the legs, it's going to probably be 35 or something around that period. So this is my really worry regarding the state of our football. And if you really look at it, the NFF has really abandoned the youth team, which is the under-17 team. That used to be the production line. That used to be one of the major production parts that forms a major form of football production talent. And you see that the last time we played in an under-17 World Cup was in 2019. And just give me a quick time. Let me just quickly elaborate on something here. Now, what has happened with the Golden Eaglet is that if you study the trend very well, I've even gone to their website, to their Twitter, to write some things, and sometimes I'll tell them my annoyance. You appoint coaches 2 months, 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 1 month, they just name a coach. FIFA Goal Project, just get some players from academy, and then they train. They say they do MRI, and then some people will fail the MRI, and then they say them to go and play a competition. Now the team doesn't qualify. What happened? Boom, that team is knocked off. Everybody forgets about them. And then the next 2 again, we have another set of players, 1 month or 3 weeks to a competition, and then the team does not qualify, and then it's knocked off. So I really think that we really need to take the development of football really very seriously. What I mean really very seriously is that we should start looking beyond tournament-based youth team, age grade team. We should start taking the youth team as a developmental process, in as much as even if we don't qualify for a tournament, the under-17 should still go to camp regularly. They should go on playing tour overseas, play some of the big clubs. Youth teams of, let's say, Ajax and all that, play friendly matches. They should still continually be engaged. So even, let's say, for the under-20, and even for some of our young players in diaspora, it is also a big opportunity to also integrate them into some of these under-17, under-20, and under-23. So by the time you are bringing them to the Super Eagles, they're already used to playing. They already know what it means to play for Nigeria. Not that we wait for a player to fully develop and let's say he's playing for one big Premiership club, and then that's when you want to start saying, well, you want to invite this player to come and play for Nigeria national team. I think we should stop that. Rather, we should integrate these players much more early, let's say at the youth team level. I think this is my contribution.
See, I won't lie to you. Someone that just started for you here is my very good dogger. That's do you know this person? I just know.
Oh, Rashid Faleti.
Soccer integrity.
Okay,
Yes,
I know. Don't go and jump with your real one. I know you're there. As in, like, it's a good, like, it's just giving you like your applause there. I like your submission. I really actually will enjoy that. And you see, you just talk my mind, because why can't you bring in Iledi Kena? Let him go and play against Congo in Brazzaville under 20, under 21. Push him now. Let him go and play against Liberia on that bumpy pitch in Monrovia. Let him understand what to expect. Why bring him Super Eagles directly? We're talking about younger players in those states. Why can't you? Okay, Kevin Bassey, when he was in Leicester,
Absolutely.
why can't you bring him early? Let him go and play against Niger in Naomi. Let them go and ruffle feathers there. Let him know that African football is very tough. So
Yeah.
I understand you perfectly, and I agree with
It's
you
very tough.
that
Yeah.
you have to bring these guys early. So about integration, I've been preaching that one since. We are not integrating players.
Yes, I think we should integrate them early. I
Yes.
mean, if the Super Eagles are playing any qualified matches, yeah.
When was the last time we had under 20?
Okay, you're saying
No.
something. Let me listen to you.
It's sorry. Hold on. It's lag. It's live. Let me just finish your thought.
Oh, I thought you stopped talking.
No, I think it's lagging.
Okay. I think okay. I was listening. Okay, because what is happening is that I think that, let's say for example, if the Super Eagles are playing a football match, for example, right? Let's say during a FIFA window. I mean, the closest team to the Super Eagles is like the under 20 or the under 23. So it is quite easy for a player to transit. It is very good, very, very gifted from the under 20 straight to the Super Eagles, or from the under 23 or straight to the Super Eagles. So I think we should have, like, even in England, in Europe, you see some of them, they play under 21. I mean, look at Mikel Olise. I think he played in one of the age grade teams where the country is currently representing us. So I would say, let's say, for example, some of those players whom are young, who cannot still make it to the Super Eagles, you can use them to play friendlies around that same FIFA window, and then you have a standing youth team in place who already understand what it means to play for Nigeria. And also with what you said, for example, they may not necessarily play against a European opposition. You can even organize friendly matches between Nigeria under 20 and, let's say, another country in Africa, and then they know what it means to play in the African terrain. So with that, they already used to playing in the system before they graduate into the Super Eagles.
Yeah. So my brother, let me just tell you something. NFF will not buy their ticket.
I understand your point.
They will not buy their tickets. Instead for them to buy that ticket, they will use it for something different.
Can I make a point? Now, when
Just
the team qualify for a World Cup, when the team qualify for a World Cup, right? Normally, FIFA will give them some certain amount of money, right? And if they let's say they go through the first round, there's a certain amount of money for that team. They go through the second round to quarterfinal and so on and so forth. I think it's high time, because the way the NFF is being run is run like, a bit of secrecy, right? We don't even know how much. The NFF don't really have a blueprint in saying, well, we're going to start using 10% or 20% of our budget or whatever money we get, let's say from FIFA appearance fee, let's say for football development, this kind of thing, right? Or they make us know that this is our budget, but this is what we want to spend for youth football development. I think the NFF needs to start coming out in this sort of transparent manner, so that people don't have these sorts of, because we all, see the NFF as, now a lot of Nigeria sees them as people whose ways are really not straightforward,
Yeah.
So I think they need to be transparent towards the way they run.
Thank you, Obi. We really actually enjoy your conversation. You can see that I like when people are knowledgeable with football. You went through back, give us good examples.
Yeah. So
thank you. I want to see more of you, please.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right. So that's actually what Obi. So I think I'm going to be wrapping up with you today. So I don't.
I was asking you a question. That's when was the last time you had set up under 20 Super Eagles? It's been long.
Mm-hmm.
Last one is Chukwueze and Osime.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we have like 3 or 4 going to Super Eagles, but now we don't have it. And Benjamin Fredis, the last under 20 World Cup, we all spoke about it, that this guy will be a bright star for Nigeria.
Yeah.
That if it's well managed,
Yeah.
But look at it today. You know what will be. Look at the way he came in.
Yeah.
We're not expecting him to come this way. But we're expecting him to move a better club, play and come. But look at the way he came in, what will be. See, now people, like when we have been saying it, it is now these are analyze the ages of our players. Can they be fit for the next World Cup? And now who's going to replace them? Who's going to replace them?
Yes.
They had to go to Europe to find people to represent, not
Yes.
local one.
Yeah. If I just even there's one issue, self. AFCON is slowing down.
Yes.
And AFCON wasn't even born in Nigeria. And say, oh, nah, you don't use something, you know. But he's telling. When I saw Ajayi play, it was like, you know, I can see Slade that say this boy is 32. I think he's going to be 31 soon.
He's going out. He's 31.
He's going out. So see, it's obvious here that some players in this Super Eagle will not play at the World Cup in their life.
Of course.
For me, I think I now might see. I'm hearing that I might even be leaving national team very soon. So I don't see that Ajayi will not play the World Cup. See, people are just saying it. I don't see Stanley Obali playing at the next World Cup after. I don't see it. I don't see him. He's 29 now. We know 29 now. We know.
So Lookman will not play World Cup.
No, I think Lookman can still struggle.
But he's 27. I'm saying,
yeah.
You know, Smith, you know, these people, they have this mindset that, oh, let me bow out now, respectfully, that for me to disgrace myself. Unlike now, somebody asks you a question. We don't know if Ahmed Musa is retired from the national team or not.
Yeah,
we don't know.
I spoke to something yesterday. So this guy is not retired. But why can't he just come out and say, oh guys, I'm leaving the national team? So in my own opinion too, I also look at these guys that say, come on, these guys will not play at the World Cup. So I look at I see, for me, I still think that Victor Osimhen will play at the World Cup.
I wish him, but Smith, the way he is going, you know, Victor plays street football. He's always putting his body. And Smith, when you keep having constant injuries, it might slow down your game.
But I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
I want to ask you a question. If Victor could play at the next AFCON in Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania, do you think that he will play at the World Cup?
Yes, if you can.
Because there's 3 AFCONs before the next World Cup. This AFCON, the one in 2027, the one in 2029. Who is going to host it? He's not going to Morocco again. Okay, said Morocco is bidding to host that one again. Because they will host the World Cup after. They said the Morocco want to take that AFCON in 2029. So the way I see it, if Victor could play in 2027 AFCON, I think the players that play in that 2027 AFCON, they might probably be at the World Cup. So, you know, but the summary of it though is that no matter how you put it, there must be players coming in.
Exactly.
And I think this thing stopped when Amaju Pinnick became the NFL president. You know, before he came, we used to have under 23, under 7, under 15, under 13, you know, remember then? I don't know that they had players that were progressing from the underage, but I think Amaju Pinnick, you know, he had reasons then, no?
Yes.
He went for foreign-born player. He believes that the foreign-born players are the right age, that they will not lie, that is fine. And I want to lie to you, after not qualifying for AFCON 2015 and 2017, we qualified for the World Cup.
Yes.
So it paid off. We had the Oyinbo War there.
Yes.
That was practically the best defense in Africa.
The best is the period of one
Uche. So it worked. It worked because if you remember, before the Oyinbo War, we had Godfrey Obuabona and Azubike Gwekwe. So Azubike Gwekwe and this guy too was there, connected to Meru too in between. So, but you know, we know that defense cannot take us anywhere that much.
Of course.
Obuabona was already at the peak of his power. So for me, I just think that we needed like transition. You know, I said something about that under 23 team that this guy played for. You know, even in 2003, that we had Super Eagles, we had Mikel playing under 17. Then we had Kaluche Emmanuel Okodua.
Okudua Emmanuel. I mean now.
Okodua Emmanuel. We had they were playing the under 23 in Koja. Is it
Koja.
the other games?
This guy, there was a captain. Adewale Ogunbure.
Yes.
Alfred
Ogunbure.
Was there. My cousin was in that team, but it was just for Pascal Naftali. I remember the team.
The team. So you remember Ogunbure? Oh my days.
The captain, former captain of Shooting Stars, Femi Emmanuel.
Yeah, Femi Emmanuel.
He stays here. He stays very close to me, about 5 minutes away from me here.
Yes. So what I see, we have those teams there. We have under 17. In fact, under 20 of 2023, they are the ones that Musa Mohammed took to Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
In 2001. That they came second. There. So yes, we had them.
And this guy, the power striker, Shegun Abiodun, something like that.
Shegun Abiodun, yes, Shegun Abiodun. You remember?
This guy, remember? It's true. Robert Akaruye.
Robert Akaruye. So that time too. Anybody won the Champions League? See? Yes. So anybody won the Champions League? We had players like David Takase. No, Takase came to our four. We had Ekene Zewa. No, we had players.
Remember we had on basic goods too.
Yes. Now we had players in the local league. Yes.
It's your four. The late Romano Zita. On basic goods.
Yes. We had in that team, that Enyimba team, complete champ.
Of course.
Because from Musa Mohammed to this guy,
Emmanuel Isa,
the left back. That
this guy.
He with one eye.
Okemiri.
Yes, Ogbonna Okemiri. You had
Oneke was the beggar. Ogbonna Okemiri.
Yes, you had Uga Okpara in the defense. Uga Okpara and Obina Nwaneri.
Obina Nwaneri was there.
Yes. So
Okonko,
Muri Ogunbiyi. And there's one guy, Ali Musa in that midfield. It's the one.
Ali Musa.
Up front, Emeka Nwana, Ayaya. So, you had yes.
Also the boy.
Yes. His only Shegun was dropped. That's what this Shegun was dropped. So
that was dropped in under 17.
17, yes. Yes, it was under 17. Yes.
Mommy 20.
Yes. It was due to age issues. Okay. So
it was under 17, but I remember I didn't there.
That time we had two from under 17, under 20, under 23 to choose from. We all had Super Eagles there. Super Eagles there. We still had the JJ Okocha. See, that's 2003, 2004. In 2004, Christian Chukwu went to AFCON to win bronze medal. And that time, we had some players coming to Super Eagles. Players like Chidi Odia.
This guy, even he was coming. Jano
was
coming.
Yes, thank you. Paulo Biafule played in the Unity Cup then. You have this guy, Baita Mohammed. Yes. So, we had the pool of players there, but who now? That is the problem. So sometimes when we are talking about these things, it's not as if we are too emotional. It's just because the way it used to be before is not what is happening now. See, you had even Joseph Enakire.
Enakire was there now?
Yes, now you have Joseph Enakire coming. So that time when we were sending players from local league to French clubs.
Yes, now.
So to Belgian clubs. So things have changed. So it's not as if we're just being emotional here, guys listening. It's just because we don't see things they don't finish Nigerian football. And the fight is not only us here talking. It's also you also have to be involved in it. There's nothing happening. There's nothing happening again.
Twins,
This guy,
Joseph Apala was highest goal scorer MPFL with Belgian insurance. The foreign season moved to Belgium, Charleroi, and won the golden boots again.
mm-hmm.
Remember?
Yes. Now, that was Apala. That time, that we were trying to bring in Peter Ige and even there was one guy that was top scorer in Belgium called Tosin
Tosin now. This I did Ekiti boy, practically Baba to the Ogushoto that
yes.
played for Vega.
Yes.
Ogushoto.
Even there's one guy called Seyi Olajengbesi.
Olajengbesi that played for Germany, Allen from Vega to Allen in Germany.
I think
very tall.
Yes. So we it's not as if that time we had 4 solid home-based goalkeepers. Osnejide of Gabros of Munewi, Enyama of Enyimba, Sunday Rotimi of Dolphins / Stars, and there's one guy called Chigoji
Jogu, aka Alugo Monkey of Bega.
So see that time, people don't know. We had 2 clubs playing in semi-final of the CAF Cup and CAF Cup.
Don't forget Dila also.
Yes, now it was also do you remember that year? Julius Berger played in the final of the Cup Winners' Cup against Eto'o Dusaye when this guy scored 3 goals against us. One Nigerian guy, he scored 3 goals against us from Eto'o Dusaye. Okechukwu Obiako. Yes, Okechukwu Obiako scored 3 goals. We won 2-0 in Abeokuta. When this guy scored, God bless his soul, Endurance Idao. So then they scored 3-0. Obiako scored 3 goals in Tunis. So we even had players like Obiako in the picture that can come and play for us. So when I talked about this Mayele, you add somebody like Obiako scoring hat-trick in the final. So we see then we had was it Rangers then that was doing well in the CAF Cup.
Even this guy Taiwo Ajibola of Bega then he could not make the team was 5 goals was on a 20. So playing for Bega.
Yes. So look at that Bega team, man. Very strong team. Very strong team. So it's not as if we are this thing. It's because the way it used to be. Now I saw Rivers. It just spoiled my mood today. Say look at Nigerian team. 90
minutes, I saw 1-0. I went back and saw 2-1.
So let me just take my. I was about to hand up with Aidotu, but I'm going to hand up with you. Don't go. I'll have to leave this place. Let me just take Michael. Then we wrap up together. See, because you're just giving me some good memories about this thing. Because I know we are spoiled in the past. It's all spoilers. So you called us from work today. Did I say?
Sorry, I will just be quick. I just took like 5 minutes break and I will leave.
Okay.
See, I've said this before. We can't continue to let me use an adage. Yoruba will say that you tell somebody with cerebral palsy that the load on your head is spent. Say, you're looking at my head. No, you look at my leg first. So when the leg is not balanced, so you need to balance the leg rather than looking at the head. You see. So the problem is that when you don't pay a lot of money to people and then you don't take care of their welfare, there's no way the league can be good. If you look at Belgian, French league and English league, the reason why English league is better is because they have more money in the English league than the French league. So the same thing is also happening to Nigeria. The way to have a good league is not just to scout. It's by being able to hold your best that's giving them money and also scout for the best in Africa to bring them in. So if we want Nigerian league to be good, we have to be able to take care of the welfare.
I say, part of the welfare.
Good South Africa, and then pay them a lot of money also. Yes, so when you have money involved, everybody is driven by money. So when you have money involved, people will stay in the league. But you can't keep producing players and the best of your players leave the league every 1 year. It means that the next season you have poorer season. When the best of those guys to leave in the next season, the season afterwards, you also have a very bad season. So what is happening in Nigerian league is brain drain. So the best keep leaving, and there's no good infrastructure. So when you now have one that is looking bright to an extent, then he leaves again to Iran, to Iraq. So we can't have the best league. There's nothing we can do that can give us the best league or the best player or the right set of players. What we need to do is to start paying them well, and then go and look for the best players in Ghana, in Sierra Leone, in other part of Africa, and bring them in and also play them well. In that way, the competition and the level will rise by itself. And then you can now add all these training kits and all these things to join. If you just do this little thing, Nigeria will be beating everybody in Africa again because we have the talent. But if we don't give them good money, forget it. Next 5 years will be worse than now because the best brains in the league will have left. So that is just the recycle. And then I just want to talk about what Sam Soje said yesterday. I listened to it. He missed something about Chel. He was talking about what's this boy's name that is injured now, Benjamin, not being helped. That was what
Yeah. Just
that was
continue.
what Chair was trying to achieve when he brought in Ejuke. It's just that
Yeah.
Ejuke was not good enough. Just remove Ejuke, put Finidi George in his prime in that same position. Masuaku will be in problem. Remove Finidi George in his prime. Put Babangida same played. Masuaku will have been in problem. Even remove Babangida, put Paul Zikedia to run at him and keep running at him. Masuaku will not have that infantry to come out and cause double pivot against Benjamin in that game against Congo. So Chair was thinking about it. He thought that Chukwueze was not giving him that push forward, and then tried to bring in Ejuke. Unfortunately, Ejiri could not do it. So I have to run away now because my break is.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for finding time. Thank you, Michael. So
thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Yeah. So thank you. So that's actually what Michael, Michael for actually what could find time to actually what talk to us. We actually what appreciate it. So on the final note, see, we can just not keep on going back in the past. But what I can say, and I'm going to ask your opinion quickly about this before we wrap it up. Something said something that the media, they are part of the problem. That they keep on inviting Amaju Pinnick to come and be talking rubbish on the TV. Do you think that as a fan and also like media outlets too, they're also not doing enough?
Yes, they're not doing enough because they're not asking the correct question. And when they ask question when he talks, they don't counter whatever he says. You know, anything. I think he has a route from his house that will take to those stations. 2 stations, Arise and Channels. He's always there. Maybe uninvited, just go and start spilling trash. That's it. Even the media is the problem. Because when they start asking him questions, pertinent questions, he won't be going there again.
Yes.
He will be there. Oh, but Mr. President, 2002 World Cup, you told us, this one said Nigeria side. But now, why are you changing it? Why are you not blaming it on Nigeria? Don't you think you and your colleagues are at fault? So much answer that question. You stop going there. But they always placate him when it comes. Like maybe whenever it comes, they worship him. That was I blame it on the media. And you have been saying this, like no more media in Nigeria. You have been saying it that no more media in Nigeria. Now they don't ask questions no more.
Nobody asks questions.
We had media. They were even questioning top military generals. They know that when they ask the question, next day they might be in jail, but they will still ask those questions. But now we have lost those medias. Now we have as a media. Let's just imagine.
Yes. So Ayotu, thank you for your time. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
you gave me some good memories about how it used to be. When you mentioned this Segun Abiodun, I just remember. You don't think now, just like yesterday, Robert
Yes.
Akaruye,
Okay.
Ogunbure.
I got it.
And the way they killed Super Eagles, I mean, they have also killed the All African Games too.
Sweet. All African games used
Yes.
to give us players.
Yes. But there's nothing like that again. They have replaced it with as people don't replace that. There's no money there, so they cannot sponsor it. So thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Really appreciate
But
it.
I'll
Thank
tell
you.
you, the players that your this guy said you should drop. They should not drop them because if you drop them, we are going to have just 7 players going to AFCON.
Yeah.
They should not drop
So
them.
don't worry. Thank you for the relation today. I don't know that my father Baka also have academy.
I was surprised when he said it too.
I was surprised. I was surprised when he said it too. I was surprised when.
Please, when the list come out, please come out to come and tell us.
All right, no problem. Thank you. That's why I like to talk to people like you. You give me good memories about of Nigerian football. How it actually used to be in the past, and shout out to him. Shout out to Ovi too. I really like the way you analyze the whole thing. So, guys, that is that for today's show. I think I didn't spend 4 hours like last time around. I want to appreciate everybody for finding time to actually want to join today. Another show, another Friday night football club. So, guys, our countdown for AFCON actually continues, and it's going to start probably next month, so that at least now we don't want to say that we go write the team off. If the team had beaten Congo, like that plan shit out, we'll not come here and be talking about the project of Nigerian football. What's the way it happened for a reason? That is it. So when people have been asking me about Wambisaka issue, that I've tried to investigate the Wambisaka issue, I did not find anything. I have to be honest with you. I did not find anything that there's an issue. But I heard that there's a francophone country that is having problem currently. A francophone country that is having problem currently with player eligibility. A francophone country. Then, if that francophone country, that francophone is not in a Nigerian group, if they find them guilty, that means that it's going to be a very, very big problem. It's going to be a very, very big problem. It's a francophone country, according to what I'm actually hearing. And I think that some of you too have heard about the news too, a francophone country too. But let's see exactly what comes out for it. For me, Nigeria don't deserve to qualify for the World Cup. Let's just say it the way it is. So shout out to those that supported the show with super chats. Shout out to Sport Grinder. I didn't see you today. I was looking forward to hear from you today. Adeola, thank you for your time. Adeola, thank you for supporting. Sport Grinder again, thank you. Iyari Madiashiwa, thank you for supporting. Aidamola, thank you for showing love. Dr. Light, thank you for supporting. Adeola too, thank you. Dr. Light, really appreciate you. Sport Grinder, Benake, thank you for your love. Thank you, Viral Moments, and also Wale MD. Thank you for your support. Always like you were supporting us. So that is that for Friday Night Football Club. Guys, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to support us. Well, share the video. We actually appreciate you. So we also have our AFCON daily show that we run during AFCON. So we'll let you know more about that in actually when we design the whole program out. Thank you, guys, and I will see you again next week. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.